MVP, MVP. And then everyone just throw Gatorade to him, and our poor Alex, she got soaked into the Gatorade too. And I'm going to be really honest, I was in the park, I was in Washington, and that place tends to be really cold at night, so I am pretty sure they were cold after the shower of Gatorade. But putting that aside and going back to the MVP and going back to the Nationals, this is what I like about baseball. You don't need big hits. You don't need big home runs to win a game. If you put your head into it, if you hit the ball how you're supposed to hit it, you can win this game. If you put the ball in the right places in the park, you put the doubles where they are supposed to, you put the singles when they are supposed to, you do the famous triples where they are supposed to, then you're going to have a good game and you're going to win. And you see, the Nationals did it. They won the game without a single home run. That's what I like about the baseball. And yeah, right now we got Anthony Rendon for the MVP award, and he's killing it. We got now Trey Turner and Anthony Rendon, and on my most humilde opinion in Spanish, Juan Soto should also be running for MVP because he's good playing. So yeah, right now let's go back to the other game. Bottom first, August 31st, 2019, Nationals versus Miami. Bottom first, we got back-to-back the 30 home run for both Anthony Rendon and my future husband Juan Soto. 2-0, the Nationals lead after the most valuable players did their thing to back-to-back home runs. Said it wrong, I'm sorry. So yeah, bottom second, single by Strasburg to the left field, Suki scores, and that will be 3-0 the Nationals. Bottom third, Juan Soto doubles to the right field, Rendon scores, and then a home run by Suki to the center field, Soto scores, and that will be 6-0 the Nationals on the lead. Bottom 8, solo home run, number 35 for Anthony Rendon to left center, and that will be 7-0 the Nationals win. Player of the game, Anthony, MVP, Anthony Rendon with 2 hits, 2 home runs, and 2 RBIs. What can I say about it? He's the MVP. I'm going to be really honest. He should win the game. And from what I am seeing right now, he's doing a better job at the game, like from what you can see in the game. Because if we're going to be talking about what you cannot see in the game, but keeps the team cohesive and together, I can say that the MVPs are Trey Turner or Juan Soto, from things that you cannot measure in the game. But from things that you can measure in the game, Anthony Rendon is the MVP. Let's see how he can just get that together, and let's see if he can actually win that MVP award. September 1st, 2019, Washington versus Miami. Another game, another drama, and that was yesterday. Bottom second, Gomes reaches base on throwing error, and then Soto scores, and that will be 1-0 the Nationals. Bottom third, double by Soto to the center field, Robles scores, and that will be 2-0 the Nationals. And then top 5, solo home run by Starlin Castro to the center field, and then Dean doubles to the left field, and Martin Prado scores, and then Holiday, how do you pronounce that game? I don't know, but I'm going to pronounce it how I think it's supposed to be pronounced. So Holiday with a sac fly to the center field, and then Brinson scores, and that will be 3-2. Miami knocks on the door and goes on top. Bottom 5th, home run by Rendon to the left center, and that will be Trey scoring, and then that is 3-3, and it's a tie game. After that, bottom 6, home run by Zimmerman to the left center field, Kendrick scores, and home run by Gomes after a long freaking review to the left field, and that is back-to-back home run from Zimmerman and from Gomes. 7-3, and the Nationals take the lead. Thank you. Bottom 7, home run by Juan Soto to the right field, Rendon scores, and that will be 9-3. The Nationals win and sweep the game. Player of the game, Ryan Zimmerman, with 1 hit, 1 home run, and 2 RBIs. I'm going to be really honest. As I said before, Ryan Zimmerman, he's back. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing, what we know him for, because he's a good player. I said it before. And like I said on the beginning of this podcast, the reason why I wasn't fond of him for the All-Star game was because of his injury. He wasn't able to play. The same as with Carlos Correa. Sorry. Because of his injury, he lost a lot of games, so he didn't have like the numbers to get on the All-Star game. Because honestly, I take the All-Star game seriously. If you have a good games in what you have of season, then yeah, you qualify. And there's a lot of players that get voted on that they actually don't qualify because their numbers are not the best. And players whose numbers are the best, like Juan Soto, they do deserve to be in the All-Star game, and because the voting is fan based, they don't get to because they are not media friendly. And yeah, but the main reason here, Ryan Zimmerman, he's a good player, and I'm going to be really honest with you. He's getting back in shape after a few months that he came back from his injury, which was in his foot, I think. It has a weird name, something plantitis, something like that. So he's back, he's getting in shape, and right now we're going to be seeing him do his thing. And hopefully, if he recovers faster, we might see him for the wild card game, which actually the Nationals have a pretty good chance to do so, because right now they are one of the best records in the series, like by a lot. The Nationals ended up last week with 77 to 59 win and losses, a percentage of .566 and a percentage of 40-28 win and lose at home, and 37-31 win and loses at away games, with a record in the last 10 games of 8-2, which actually, we are going to, just for the record, they have the same percentage as the Cardinals. They have the same percentage as the Brave. With, well, actually, they are only better than the Cardinals by very little. But I'm going to be really honest, I think the Nationals can pull it off. Right now in the National League, the best percentage for the wildcard game that can be playing against the LA Dodgers are either Cardinals, Brave. I'm going in order. Best percentages that are up of the Nationals: the Brave, and no one else. The Brave and the Dodgers. With Dodgers have 640, and then the Brave have 612. And then the Cardinals, they have 562, and the Cubs have 540, and the Nationals have 566, which in my most opinion, I think the wildcard game can either be played, I don't know, I always get this confused. I don't want to sound dumb by making this prediction, but it could be the wildcard game could be either Nationals and Brave, or Nationals and Cardinals. Just putting that out there. Maybe I am wrong. Don't take my opinion seriously. I just put my opinions out there so you make your right call and your decisions, and look at the stats, and just you take your how do you say that? You take your right choices. Like, just look at the numbers and you tell me on my social networking sites, Maria Rivera LDH on Instagram and Twitter, and Maria Rivera on Facebook. Just tell me who do you think is going to be playing the wild card game based on last week's percentages. If the season ended today, who do you think will be playing the wild card game, and who do you think has the better chances of going to the World Series? Tell me on my social networking sites, who do you think is the team that is better fitted right now, if the season ended today, to play the wild card game, and who do you think is the best fitted team to play on the World Series if the season ended today? Tell me that on my social networking sites. That would be Maria Rivera LDH on Instagram and Twitter, and Maria Rivera on Facebook. Let me know, because I want to know your opinions, because as you know, my opinions are not facts, and I really want to know what you guys think. So let's just take a break. Okay, so actually today, let's just get into the review of the games for next week. That will be starting today, where today's game was already played, and that is, give me a second, guys, and we're back. The games are today. They play Nationals versus the Mets. We are going to be getting into that. Spoiler alert: the Mets won that game. Tomorrow, they're going to be playing Mets versus the Nationals at 5 p.m. And on Wednesday,